Good evening. Welcome to the Board of Damocles. I'm your host, Jim Buchanan. And tonight, we're going to get organized, right? I've been looking at some of the stuff on YouTube, and while I only have like 2 views on a few things, I've got one that's got like 500 plus views, and it's about an insert for Twilight Imperium 4. And yeah, so I thought maybe I'd do some more of that. Now, this one's not going to be building. It's going to be just review. But yeah, so tonight we're going to talk about the insert from Folded Space for Quacks of Quedlinburg and the expansions, the Herb Witches and the Alchemists. So it holds both. So, hey, let's get started. Okay, all right, so here we are with the lid off, and this is what it looks like with Herb Witches and the Alchemists in there. So you've got all 5 of the add-ons here for Alchemists, and yeah, pretty great. Just goes right there in the top. I've got all the rule books and everything here as well, just sitting there. So you roll up, or fold in my case, right? Just the bags. So and they just go right in here, and they kind of help to hold some stuff down. The player boards, both sides, right? So the player boards, if you notice, they fit in here. There's this like piece here that just kind of holds them in, and they fit pretty snug. They sit down into the set there. With these, it can go on top, or you can put the rule books on top of that. I tend to put these down and then the rule books, but the bags go underneath. But you can kind of see how the ladle here from the potion kind of fits in this space here. So, but yeah, again, all 5, because we do like to play this one 5-player. So all 5 of those go in here. And then there's your main board for scoring and everything else too. So here, that fits right on top. But as you can see, I've got the Geek Up bits from BGG for mine. And I got the expansion ones and all that stuff too. So here we go. So here are some expansion pieces, and here, you've got the witch's hump, and the nervousness, the earworm, all that kind of stuff, right, that you get in those, as well as the additional, ladle things. This is from, I believe, from Herb Witches. There you go. Again, this is just a kind of placeholder. This piece is to kind of really to hold some space there. You can put some things in there, but I don't. The individual little potion bottles here, so that you can flip them over so that you can avoid exploding. Put the cherry bomb back, and you've got the different potions, or the different components for the potions here. Again, they go right there and here as well. So now, I know I've talked about this in others, but this is the folded space insert. So this is what they call an EVA foam. It's kind of like a memory foam, for lack of a better way to put it. It's poster board on the outside. They come in a sheet. You punch them out, and you glue them together. I use just regular, PVA glue. You can use Elmer's or whatever. It's, nothing special. I just use a craft glue, but they'll have little holes that you punch out, and there'll be some pieces, and they fit together. They, kind of like box joints here. It's really good. Okay, so you've got the 1s, 2s, and 4s. 1s, 2s, and 4s in the blue, and then in red, 1s, 2s, and 4s. And let's round out the theme with the green 1, 2s, and 4s, right? Okay, so here's a larger tray, and this has got the little poinsettia pieces and the 1s and 6s for the pumpkins. And when you play, you can just set these out, and that, to me, I think that's great. You just set them all out there next to the individual, component pieces, for that you're using, and it's made it pretty easy, I think, to do that. The other thing I like, again, more components and, some extras of the different cherry bombs, right? So here are your alchemist pipette cards, and just some additional things there, additional flame, and the the round marker, I guess. Put that in there, as well as the the winner of the round die thing. You got your gems, and I just put all my cards here for kind of the round goals, or whatever you want to call those. I forget, but gems and those. And then if you're playing blue, here's all your stuff for blue. And you hand it over. Here's all your stuff for green. Here's all your stuff for red. I mean, it does make it really easy. I do really like that. And they fit. They stack pretty well. But that's it. I mean, that's how this insert works. Does it make it so much faster to get out? No, but it does make it, because you could put all this stuff in bags. You absolutely can. It does stay in there pretty well. Bags stay in there really well too. I just like being able to put it all out on the table, and it makes it pretty easy when you're dropping things back in and putting stuff away. I do like that. And that's just, again, that's me, and kind of how I work, how I like it. But if you go online and take a look, if you're in Europe, you can buy it direct from Folded Space, and the shipping won't be so bad. If you're in the U.S., there are some retailers that sell them, and I don't want to promote one over the other or anything like that. I have no sponsors for this channel, so so if that's your thing, there you go. It is, again, it's pretty easy to put back in, and not too bad, not too hard to do. But yeah, it is a really good insert. I like it quite a bit, and would definitely highly recommend it. It is really good, works really well for my purposes, and and again, I'm not going to tell you, oh, it's going to make your cleanup and your setup and tear down just infinitely faster or anything like that. It's not, but is it going to be better? I do think it will be. So that's for me. So all right, well, this is a pretty quick one. It is a quick video. I will say thanks for watching. This has been the Board of Damocles. This is the Folded Space insert for Quacks of Quedlinburg and expansions. Again, it has all the stuff for the expansions, and the extra places for these, and you can see it was made to hold the Geek Up bits as well, if that's your thing. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good night.